Deptford is a quiet suburb in New Jersey, and where George Nagus, the man driving the car in this video, believes would be a perfect place to settle down and raise a family. Even the fake blue palm trees in his next-door neighbor's yard don't put him off spending his entire savings on his first house. However, after he moves in, a dispute with the same neighbor over the property boundary threatens to derail his new life.
Don't come over my side anymore.
Where that post is my property line?
No, your
Just step back.
your property line is back there.
You don't know where the property line is? You do it again. I had a surveyor on here. You can try to take me all you want. I really don't care.
Where is your surveyor?
Don't worry about it.
Show me the markers.
I have to show you. I have to show you.
My post.
The neighbor is claiming the fence line is inaccurate, and the caution tape is the actual property line.
That's my post.
You don't know who you're with.
Okay, coward.
Well, come on over and meet me in the street if I'm a coward, punk. Meet me in the street. Let's go.
You see your
Let's go.
You
and me,
see-
Let's go. Punk.
you see your
You
fence?
call me a coward? Let's go.
You see your fence? Don't come
see
on.
shit.
Don't
I'll
call.
Come over there right now.
Now you're trespassing.
I'll come right on my property.
Now you're trespassing. Boom.
Property right here.
You're
right here's my
trespassing.
property line. Right here. Come on. Call the cops if I'm trespassing.
And in fact, in the past 2 years, George has called the police at least 6 times.
Okay.
Pussy, you're pussy.
Who jumped over
This
whose
is my
fence?
property, dude. I'm a little bitch.
Keep acting like that.
Who can argue with the neighbor who invents his own property line dance?
Keep acting
Definitely
like
not
that.
George. He can barely
Keep
contain his
acting.
laughter.
You ain't gonna move me at all. I'll stay right here all day.
You stay there. I got all day too.
Okay, good.
In no mood to back down, the neighbor starts hammering in posts where he thinks the boundary should be.
Bash you.
Now you're threatening me.
That's your head right there. See it going in brown?
Now you're threatening
Show it to
me.
the cops.
That will be showed to the prosecutor.
Oh, you just shut up.
While most disputes are settled on the local township level, this one goes to court.
That post will be ripped out.
Okay, show your ass.
Turns out that George owns more than he thinks, and the neighbor is forced to move his fence 3 feet back.
Your personal influence.
The judge issues a no-contact order to prevent any further
Keep
harassment.
threatening.
See you later, girlfriend.
This truce holds
all day, too.
for a while.
I got
But
all
recently,
day.
the neighbor is seen recklessly firing a BB gun in his yard, and George reports him to the cops.
I got all day.
They don't press charges, but this local war rages on.
I'm a little bitch.
When it comes to property, size matters.
Get off my property, ma'am.
And nobody likes hearing that a part of their land might belong to their neighbor. Like this woman, whose neighbor has laid out a rope to show what he claims is the official property line between their 2 houses.
I have the surveyed. You're trespassing.
Not so, says the woman. This is her side of the grass.
Show me the survey.
I have the permits. I have the permits right
Show
here
me the
for everything.
survey.
It's right
Show
here.
me-
It's
show
right
it
here,
to
ma'am.
me.
Okay, quit pulling up my property, ma'am. Come here. Come on. I'll show you the permits. I have permits, ma'am.
Yeah,
You're not moving this because it's not your property.
I'm not.
No, you're not.
I'm just it.
She's trespassing. This is my surveyed line that I have put up,
I trespass.
and she is tearing
I'm
it
on
up.
my own side.
Just like this one, boundary disputes can last for years, but they can be resolved. Contacting local municipalities, such as your town's tax office, is a great way to order a legal, accurate property survey.
I don't know if she's got reinforcements with a baby.
I don't have a baby.
But beware, an official survey usually means a winner and a loser.
I'm showing her the permit.
Well, I want
I'm-
the survey.
I'm
not
showing her the
permit.
permit. The survey is included in this permit. I had to get it.
Let's see.
I had to get it. She is
Said
not
you wanted to show me
on my
the-
property now. I don't feel safe. She is threatening me. Please get off my property, ma'am.
I'm off.
According to a national
She's still
survey,
in the
property line disputes are actually the 5th leading cause of issues between neighbors in the United States.
I feel threatened.
Feel threatened.
Get off my property, ma'am.
I am off
Please.
your property.
When a city representative was finally able to settle this dispute, the woman found that her plot was actually smaller than she thought it was.
I do not need a permit. I'll take the goddamn trees down.
I don't feel safe. She is threatening me.
Oh, you're an asshole.
The two have not spoken since. some neighbors will take desperate measures to grab the few inches of land they think is rightfully theirs. Here in Oregon, a man is filming his next-door neighbor's hand reaching under his fence. The neighbor believes the fence is in the wrong place and that this patch of dirt rightfully belongs to her. But the man doesn't agree, and things are about to come to a head.
What are you doing?
Damn.
What are you doing?
None of your fucking business, right?
Why are you reaching under my fence?
I'm taking the fucking dirt out of the fucking fence. You mine? It's my side of the fence. Get lost. Stop talking to me.
Hey, you know what?
Stop talking to me.
You're not-
Stop talking
you're
to me.
not supposed to
Stop
be on
talking
my
to me.
property.
Stop talking to me. I'm not on your property. Obviously, on my
You're
mom.
reaching under my fence.
I'm doing what I need to do. It's none of your fucking business what I'm doing.
You know what? I told you before if you come on my side of the
Now you never
property,
told me nothing. Get the fuck away from me.
I'm gonna call the cops. And
Get the fuck away from me.
guess what? I'm gonna call the cops.
Get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. Tired of you fucking accosting me.
Oh, really?
Tired of you. Yeah, you're fucking always on me. Leave me alone. You're always watching what I'm doing.
You're on my side of the fence.
No, I'm on my side. Get the fuck away from me. Stop talking to me.
You're being creepy over here, so stop
Stop
it.
fucking talking to me. Do what I fucking want.
The police were unable to settle this boundary dispute. The neighbors still live next to each other and are still at war.
I don't give a fuck. You don't touch my property.
Nothing is neighbors round up like a boundary dispute.
Don't touch my board.
Why are you reaching under my fence?
My side of the fence. You mine?
Catching a neighbor encroaching upon our property is enough to send even the most level-headed of us into a tailspin.
You're not moving this because it's not your property.
I'm not.
No, you're not.
I just did.
Like the man driving this truck in Lake Cushman, Washington. He's convinced that part of his neighbor's shed is sitting on his land. And after 25 years of stewing over it, he's finally had enough. The truck driver has some choice words for his neighbor, too.
By the way, they will be charging you for this. You're demolition for free. If you don't like it, get a survey done.
The argument over this shed stretches back generations. It began when the neighbor's grandfather first put it here 25 years ago. The guy in the truck has always claimed that the shed extends 2 feet into his land. And now, after repeated warnings, he's decided to do something about it.
You're a cop. I gave you over 100 years to pull this down.
This reckless act of destruction might have won the battle, but it hasn't won the war. The owner of the shed is now building a legal case against his truck-driving neighbor. So their 25-year-old feud is set to continue even longer.
The neighbor started feeding the birds, dumping a bunch of bird seed in front of my dock.
Justin Schott's boat dock and his access to it is the basis of an ongoing boundary dispute. The only way Justin can get to his dock is by walking through his neighbor's property.
I guess he thinks he's being clever, trying to get all the geese to poop on my dock.
Get off my yard.
Sorry, buddy, got the legal right to be here.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Get off my yard. You got the legal right to get out.
Got the legal right to be here, buddy.
Yeah.
Boundary disputes make up nearly 20% of all fights between neighbors. But this issue is escalating way beyond that.
Off my yard.
Well, you want to play this way?
Call the police.
Call him. I have the legal right to be here.
I'm gonna call the police.
Oh, okay.
Call the cops. Call the cops. I want the cops.
I don't like the birds being fed in front of my dock there to try and piss me off and make me mad.
911.
I have the legal right to be here.
No, you don't. No, you
Yeah,
don't.
yeah, I do.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Justin believes
Please
he
stop
has an
touching my
easement,
vehicle.
which is the right to access someone else's property.
Please get out of
In
my
order to
house.
get to his dock,
off
Justin
my
has to
property.
cross through his neighbor's yard, which this neighbor clearly isn't allowing Justin to do.
Get my phone. Right now. Go get my phone. You're going to jail. If you ever come across my property again, I'll kill you.
Threatening someone's life can be punishable with prison time.
Doesn't have to be like this.
This dispute is about to escalate beyond simply verbal threats.
Get off it. Push it right into the weeds.
Please stop touching my golf cart. Please stop pushing the golf cart.
You're on my property, Justin.
I have the legal right to be here.
No, you don't have the legal right. You just hit me with a golf cart.
Please let me leave. Please let me leave. Please let me leave.
That physical act gives Justin cause to call the police and report an assault.
Please let me leave,
Yeah, get
Corey.
off my yard. Stay off. Don't ever bring that thing on my yard again. Don't ever bring it on my yard again.
Later, the police come and fill out a report. As of this taping, charges have yet to be filed,
How you like that?
and the dispute between these neighbors rages on.
It's assault and I'm pressing charges.
That's
You're
fine.
on video.
You're going to jail.